I think the quincunx is one of the most important aspects there is. In my experience, over and over and over again, I've seen the quincunx, a key to action, change, things happening, when even the square didn't bring action, when people just sat still under a square, and with the quincunx, they did something. Either they took the action or something happened to them, something was taken away, left, was discarded. You know, the sense of separation was the only word I could put on this over and over and over. Just watching for, I've been working with astrology nearly 25 years now, just watching charts and watching people's lives. The quincunx was a kind of separation theme, letting go something, having something taken away. It is the classic death aspect of all aspects, but that's only one of many things. All kinds of things can be discarded as a kind of little death. And when I finally got this idea of phase angles, it finally made sense to me. But of course, the quincunx is the Virgo-Scorpio phase. Virgo or Scorpio phases. And what do they represent? Virgo represents efficient functioning. To do a good job, you keep what's working well and you discard the methods that aren't working. Say, okay, that's not effective. Let's get rid of it. That tool's no good. Throw it out. Do what really works and get rid of what doesn't work. And Scorpio, as we said yesterday, is where you let go what is no longer relevant in your life. You say that no longer belongs to me, or maybe it never did belong to me, it belongs to someone else. I've outgrown it, time to discard it. You can think of Scorpio very graphically in terms of the physical body parts. This is another beautiful illustration of the Scorpio principle. The whole digestive process, which starts with Cancer, with the stomach, and goes through the intestines with Virgo, through the kidneys with Libra, bowels and the bladder with Scorpio. All the way through, we are selecting what is of value to us to keep in our life and getting rid of what isn't, passing it on. And Scorpio is the last step to get rid of that waste product. Garbage, throw it out. If you keep it, you're in trouble. If you keep it and hold on to it too long, it's going to poison you, turn into pus in the system in one way or another. So you have to get it out and get it rid of it. And of course, if you are holding on and you really have to let go, it may be just taken away from you. Death is one way that things are taken away from us when we are hanging on to something that really we have to go on past. We have to outgrow that and go on. But there are all kinds of ways this can happen. But the quincunx finally made sense to me in terms of what to keep and what to let go, how to clean up our act. So I've started calling it the closet cleaning aspect. You go through and decide what's really working for you and what's not working for you. What have you got to change a little bit to make it better, do something to make it more effective, or decide that it's really no longer relevant in your life and you need to move on. Now, sometimes, of course, people pick up new things without dropping the old ones. That is possible with the quincunx. We just decide, this tool I'm going to add to my toolkit because this would help me do a better job. So it is possible to just add new things, move in new directions with the quincunx. But more often than not, there will be some kind of letting go at the same time. When you're adding new things, you're dropping something else. So that insight really came to me through thinking in terms of this phase angle, each stage of the 12-letter alphabet, and the 150-degree aspect, the Virgo-Scorpio quality. Yeah. It does. But if you think in terms of one planet being at 0 Aries and see where the other planet would be in the zodiac, when one planet, let's say we have the sun, and we call the sun 0 Aries, no matter where it is, and the moon is moving ahead of it, when it reaches 150 degrees from 0 Aries, it would be the beginning of Virgo. So that's the quincunx, 150. When it's at 180, it's in the Libra. Now, ignoring the sun for a minute, just thinking of one end of it. And when it reaches 180, then it moves into the Libra phase. When it reaches 30 degrees later, 210, which is 150 back the other way, then it moves into the Scorpio phase. So irregardless of the sun, you see, the moon could be in the Virgo phase or the Scorpio phase at 150 degrees. Now, simultaneously, it's true the sun is going to be in one of those other phases. But we're thinking in terms of the quincunx specifically, the 150 degrees being either the start of Virgo or the start of Scorpio to something else which is considered like 0 Aries. Does that clarify it? Okay. The area we